Hinduism, originally known as Sanatan Dharma, eternal way of righteous living, is the world's oldest living religion. More than a religion, it is a way of life, and its philosophies and practices are considered universally accessible through sincere study, reason and experience, apart from special revelation. Hinduism is made up of a diverse family of philosophies and traditions that have been practiced primarily throughout Asia for thousands of years. Today, Hinduism is a global religion with adherents representing virtually every racial, ethnic and national background, and living on every continent and comprising majorities in 3 countries: India, Nepal and Mauritius. Most traditions, sects or schools within Hinduism share certain distinctive foundational concepts rooted from the Vedas, which is the source of dharmic knowledge despite the absence of an identifiable beginning in history, single founder, central religious establishments, and multiple subsequent literature. Hinduism is rich in scripture and includes an extensive collection of ancient religious writings. These sacred texts are classified broadly into 2 categories: Shruti and Smriti. The word Shruti literally means heard and consists of what Hindus believe to be eternal truths akin to natural law. These texts are revered as revealed or divine in origin and are believed to contain the foundational truths of Hinduism. The second category of scripture is Smriti, which literally means memory and is distinguished from Shruti in terms of its origin. Teachings in Smriti texts are meant to remind adherents the eternal truths of Shruti and read and interpreted in light of changing circumstances over kala, time, desha, land and guna, personality. These scriptures are universal and embrace humankind. All beings, from the smallest organism to man, are considered manifestations of the divine, existence, pure being, light of consciousness, or reflections of the divine's qualities, depending upon the school of thought. Because of this shared divinity, Hinduism views the universe and humankind as a family, or in Sanskrit, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Hinduism also advances the concept of the equal worth of all humankind as expressed in the ancient hymn. Ajistaso akanishtaso ete sambrataro vahadu sobhagya. No one is superior, none inferior. All are brothers marching forward to prosperity. As humans are believed to be the most spiritually evolved, we carry a special responsibility to honor the equal worth of all people and the underlying unity of existence through one's relationship with oneself and others, ensuring that one's thoughts, words, and actions uphold and promote values such as truth, kindness, equanimity, empathy, generosity, and equal regard is how this responsibility is met. The popularly recited Hindu invocation demonstrates this concern for universal kinship and well-being. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschit Dukbhag Bhave. May all beings be happy, may all beings be healthy, may all beings experience prosperity, may none in the world suffer. Against the backdrop of this understanding of equality and unity, the Hindu world has been able to embrace the reality of diversity through its philosophy of pluralism. Every being, with their varying likes and dislikes, their unique personalities, and their different cultures, not only connect with one another in their own unique ways, but connect with the divine in their own individual ways. As such, Hindus understand the divine to 1. Exist as one supreme formless being that is omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient. 2. Be understood and worshipped by various means. 3. Speak to each individual in different ways to enable them to not only believe in the divine, but experience and know the divine. This embrace of pluralism has contributed to the incredible spiritual and religious freedom one witnesses within Hinduism, in its many traditions and schools of thoughts, saint traditions, ways of worship, etc. This true, unadulterated pluralism is captured in the ancient Sanskrit hymn, Ekam Sat Vipraha Bahuda Vadanti. Truth is one. The wise call it by many names. In relating to other religions, Hinduism asserts that it is not only harmful but inherently flawed to insist that one's own path towards God is the only true and meaningful path. Based on this firm pluralistic belief, Hinduism has never sanctioned proselytization. Further, over their vast history, Hindus have never invaded another land in the name of religion. Hinduism has 6 major schools of thought. Over the ages, various schools of theology developed in Hinduism through a dynamic tradition of philosophical inquiry and debate. From timeless and universal questions such as the purpose of life to the relationship between humans and the divine, emerged many schools of thoughts or darshanas. Darshana literally means seeing, and relates to the different ways of seeing the divine and attaining moksha or liberation from the cycle of birth and rebirth. Hinduism is home to the great epics of the Ramayana and Mahabharata, and also the birthplace of the Bhagavad Gita. Its essence echoed through the breath of Sri Ram and Sri Krishna, great souls who were at one with the Supreme Being and liberated society from the shackles of ignorance and evil. The concepts of karma and reincarnation echo the eternal nature of the soul and its journey toward liberation or moksha. It is the embodiment of all fundamental human values, and its clarion call is Manurbhava Janaya, Devyam Janam. Be human and develop a society of divine, enlightened beings.